Hello, hello, hello! My name is Victor Moonlit, and I am back. I am back. I did not. There we go. I am back. Earlier, I did a hand cam stream, and by earlier, I mean like 20 minutes ago. But, that's done. I've washed my hands, everything's clean, like whatever. Everything's good. I am going to switch over to my screen, and I'm gonna be catching up. I have a lot that I was supposed to do, and I didn't. And if I do it on stream, it means it will get done. So I'm just gonna switch over to there. Okay, it should be all good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I switched my chair heights when I was adjusting my setup, and then it's like, oh wait, my mic is all the way up there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Please open. If the tech issues have killed me, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Okay, there we go. Is it on screen? Please. Okay. It works. It works. Thank God. Thank God. I've been blessed today. Okay. Why is this? The fuck? You're not seeing that. Okay. Okay. That was like obnoxiously long for no reason. I think I'm gonna work on this one and get this sorted. You know, just like the older emotes, but especially now that I'm not like super focused on like, oh god, I'm doing everything wrong. What the fuck? I can actually have some chatting. Everything will be fine. Everything will be good. Let me make sure my mic is adjusted, okay? I'm praying that's okay. That should be okay. Is that okay? Is that alright? I am so paranoid about it. Oh my god, I've had too many issues. But yeah, this is what honestly, I'm just gonna catch up on things. That's what we're doing. Right now. Things will be caught up on, and I will make sure that I'm all caught up. And is this working? Oh fuck. Sorry, VOD watchers. Sorry, VOD watchers, and or anyone Twitch is not counting as a viewer. I should be fine. No, what the fuck? Should be. Oh, my headphones aren't plugged in, are they? Okay, no, it's fine. Okay. Audio's okay. Alright, that's a really shitty setup, but I'll fix it in the YouTube VOD. But in any case, I've had this from last time. I got like new tea and everything. I took a couple bites of food, so my energy should be good. Everything should be fine. Everything should be a-okay. But yeah, I'm back. I've returned. Wow, I did not expect watercolors to be that difficult to work with. I don't know what I expected. Honestly, I genuinely do not know what I expected. But the fuck I'm learning right now where everything is in terms of the layers. Okay. So it turns out I'm just having a time. Okay. Brightness up. I can see what I'm doing. Okay. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I am catch up time. You can see the little icon. Yep, it's all good. I have these actually aren't even the right colors. I'm not gonna lie. I have the colors. I was supposed to color pick the I have this one to work on as well, so I'm just gonna color pick that one because I know that one's been color picked with the right colors. And I'm just gonna it's basically just chill catch up time. That's what it is. There's a lot that I should be doing, and I am. For the record, I have a very long list of things that I need to get done, and the work is being done very slowly. But that's okay. I'm just kind of like trucking along. A lot of the time, I kind of touched on this briefly on the hand cam, but I'm now that I'm not distracted, I'm just gonna say it outright. I have this weird issue. It doesn't make sense to me, but like whatever. Where I will get horribly, horribly depressed for what seems like basically no reason. And then I will go to read a visual novel. And like I'll have to drag myself kicking and screaming there. And then I'll stop being depressed and I'll be fine for like a while. Like at least a week. And it's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, I need to catch up on my reading time or I will fundamentally be a different person. I will be miserable. And it's silly because it's like, oh, I have to like actually make time for this or I will actually not get anything done. Why is this on the same layer? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh, that's not it. Okay, I'm just gonna... Something's going on with the layers. I feel like when I was doing this originally on stream, I probably said something like, oh, Future Victor's gonna hate me for the layers. I'm here right now and I fucking hate it. But, I mean, I should probably increase the brush size. Oh my god, oh my god. I do my job really quick of getting... why is this on the same layer? What? I have at least 6 layers and everything is on the same one. What? What the hell? This was like 2 weeks ago, right? This was like 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's not even that long. What happened here? What the hell? I feel like I'm gonna go back to watch that VOD. And I'm definitely gonna have said something like, oh, he's definitely gonna hate the layers. What the hell is going on here? I feel like I'm losing my mind. There's things where it's like, what? Where? Why? How? Huh? Okay. And this has... Okay. Alright. Has more colors, but also like the eyes. It's like we're basically coloring it all over again. That's lovely. That's amazing. I feel like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Okay. 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 This is where the... Yeah. Alright. 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 Well, things are like fixed now, I guess. Mostly enough. They're fixed enough. Probably. So, are the ears on this color? That's fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. Let me make sure this is all fixed. Turn that down. There we go. There we go. It's like nothing happened. It's like everything's okay. Everything's okay. This is like a lesson on why you use layers. So when you have to fix your shit, you don't come into issues like those. And then I just kind of pick that. There we go. Pick that up. And I color that in. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm kind of being dealt psychic damage right now, but that's okay. I just have to be a little more careful placing the colors. I can't just... The fuck is that a different color? What? Why is that the same layer? Everything I was doing on that stream was wrong. It feels silly to be mad at myself. But like, I am mad at myself. I am mad at myself. But in any case, what needs to be done here, what will at least be done here, is, I'll leave it for the interesting parts at least. Like the highlights, all the highlights, all the shadows, getting that all fixed up, making everything look pretty. If I really am staying on here and, the important thing is fixing the line art, but there's actually more to be done here than just fixing the line art. I have been doing it. But the files are not on Windows, so I have to do one that I have not touched yet. It kind of takes me forever, so it's been like at a very slow pace. That is why I don't have more emotes uploaded. It all comes down to that, I will say. I will admit, I do not function as well as I like to act like I can. I'm kinda going through it always, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely the layer is this on? What? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Lovely. It's on its... Alright. I'm not even gonna adjust that, that's probably right. I'm not gonna, like, split any hairs about it. Okay, colors? Colors, except the eyes. Except the eyes. Okay. That's the... Yes. And then, my colors are updated and I can get to work. Thank God. Should not be the ordeal that it is. Oh my god, I shaded with the wrong colors. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. If you see me stop to color pick, that is why. This is why. This is exactly why. Actually. This is exactly why. Because I am losing my mind. I'm about to lose my fucking marbles. My marbles, they're gone. They're gone. They're not here. Marble machine broke, or like whatever you want to say. Okay. I got it. No raging will be happening on this stream. Everything's okay, actually. Everything's good. Everything's good. I've never felt a negative emotion in my life. I'm chill. I have, I do possess... Okay, let me take that shit out. And slap that on. I do possess emotional control. Absolutely. Without a doubt. I'm so good at it. Nothing has ever been wrong. Okay. And now, this is functional enough. I can get that fixed. Thank you for coming to stream, by the way. Apologies for the, I mean, I say that, but like, it's not like, I feel like every time the setup's like scuffed as hell. Also, if you can hear the water running, I'm sorry, that's not even my apartment that's doing that. So. You know, sometimes you just get hit with the luck. And sometimes the luck is not good. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. I'm like, obviously like barely coping, but it's okay. I've got it. But yes, I need the shading. I did like I can see what I've done, and I've done like a little bit of shading. Not too much. Things are a little messy. And then, I mean, I have one emote that I'm like mostly done fixing the line art for. It was kind of like a mess. But I'll make this one the second in the priority queue. Because, you know, sometimes... If I can make this color. No, that's not how I do that. Sometimes, things do not get done. And that's okay. Yes. This is a much better color for this job. I don't need, like, to make the ears, like, super shaded. I just kind of needs to make them, like... It feels weird doing shading in the wrong order like this. Like, it's all shaded and I'm, like, carving out what's not shaded. It feels wrong. It's like I'm doing things wrong, but... I mean... It'll look good regardless. It just feels like I'm committing, like, a sin or something. And I'm not, but, like... It feels whack. It feels whack. That's besides the point. I found out that I can name a lot more American states than I thought. Which is really good. I had a guess of like 6. I named 11. I also found out that I can't locate any of them except like Texas. So that's cool. Not, honestly, everyone who like, I mean like, in my defense, like we don't We don't get taught anything about that. But anyone who actually remembers all the states, holy shit. How? How? How are y'all doing that? There's so many. There's so many. And they're like tiny, but they're also like not. It's interesting to me. Because you look at the landmass and like all of them are quite tiny, except like Texas, which is huge. So the story behind that. You know, yesterday I have this realization, like, oh shit, I'm getting kind of depressed. I think I need to drag myself to read a visual novel. And I managed to get myself to read Color X Malice because I bought a print of Kageyuki Shiraishi. The art's amazing. The art's so wonderful. Oh my god. And I love him. But I had been almost done my 4th route. And then, of course, the 5th route, the true route that you need all the other routes to unlock. I hadn't actually done that. It was not being done. Because, of course, I didn't finish the last one. I was on the tail end of the 5th chapter, and there's 6 chapters for every character. So, I'd consider that almost done. And so, you know, I go to play that. It's all good. I end up, like, setting a timer for, like, 20 minutes. And I'm like, dude, you'll be fine even if you don't get as much done today. This is important. Get your shit together. This will help you get your shit together. Just read. For 20 fucking minutes, you'll be fine. I end up taking it down to 15, and then I end up reading for, like, an hour. So, yay. Yay. I would have set a timer for, like, 2 hours if I had that. Just kind of, like, get your shit together. You'll be better off if you do that, even if, like, I know you have shit to do, but, like, it can wait a couple hours. And you'll be fine. And genuinely, it has been taking me hours to get out of bed and eating and doing everything. And that was so much easier today. Because I read for an hour. Yesterday. So, it works. It works. It's a strategy that only applies to me. I don't know why. If I don't get my fiction time, it will be like the world is ending. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that. I don't understand. I don't understand. Basically, for me, fictional men could actually heal me. For most people, you know, if it helps you, it helps you, but wrong one. Okay. For some reason, it actually works. So like, I'm actually really surprised, but I mean, also, if it works, it works. If it works, keep doing that. So I've been having a blast. I did not think I would like Sasazuka as a character. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like tsunderes. It's not my thing, but you find out, like, oh shit, he's not like a true tsundere, he's just kind of traumatized, and it's like, oh damn, this is actually really good, No, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but, like, there's one detail you find out, at the beginning of chapter 6, that literally explains, like, his entire character and the way he is, and it's like, oh shit, the writing's really good. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. Oh my god. And it's just like, it's a blast. I love it. Chef's kiss. Honestly, the writing is actually so good. They put so much effort even to the side characters. Like, usually, like, a lot of Otome games will have side characters where it's like, holy shit, I wish I could date the side characters, but, like, Color X Malice goes way further on this. It's like, holy fucking shit, I want to get with everyone. Oh my god, like, you made everyone so divine. It's absolutely a joy, a pleasure. It's so lovely. Why is this on the eyes layer? That's okay. I zoomed in way too far and I'm like, wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Okay. Let me process. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink so I can, like, process exactly what needs to be done to this art. There we go. The model should work better now. I am a little worried about looking at that VOD because I feel like the model was probably like everywhere for the hand cam, but I'll say the setup isn't like fully put back. I actually moved furniture for that, so I could take advantage of the layout of this place. Because you know, more things on the desk, more room needed. So I did all that. It was fine, whatever. But now I'm gonna have to move that back, and you know, I'm not exactly that excited to do that, but it'll get done. And then it'll be like more cozy. But also, if something's wrong, it kind of just bothers me. It's just a mean thing. Honestly, after stream, like one of the first things I did is like, God, I don't want to be wearing socks right now. What a nice hair color. Oh my god, yay, yay. I'm so glad. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chats. I'm just catching up. But thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Honestly, my own hair is this color half the time. I'm not gonna lie. I usually dye it darker so it lasts longer. And then like, you know, give it like a week or two and it'll look like this. But if I had more energy to be able to dye it more often, I would actually just dye it this color. Because like that's the ideal. That's the ideal. You know, like it washes out a little bit and that's like, oh damn, this is peak. Oh, I love it here. This is so peak. But yeah, I think that's it's kind of giving grown out. It's kind of giving like grown out balayage, but like, I mean, it works. One of these days I'll find a way to make it look more natural. Today's not the day, but one of these days I think lightening it would make it look a little more natural. I think because like it feels too empty otherwise. Yeah, it's better. Okay, I just need to lighten it. Okay, cool. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong here? What is wrong here? And then I can add more highlights and make it all shiny and all that. And then it will all be good. It will all be good. I think this is, and then I line it up. And then it works. Yay. And then that definitely works. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm very thankful and glad that works this way. Yeah, okay. That looks, honestly, it looks better already to me. I think there's a lot of improvement here on it. I say it all the time, but I really am happy about the amount I've been able to improve. I like watching people doing stuff I can't do at all. Honestly, you know what? I get you. I'm the same way. But also, like, I believe in you. It sucks, but you just gotta practice a lot. Like, I never used to draw a lot. And even now, it's like, I go back to look for my art from, like, a couple of years ago, and it's like, oh my god, this is terrible. What the fuck? And that's even from I wasn't even drawing that often, and it's already, like, so much better. You just gotta keep at it, and it'll work out. I believe in you. But, yeah, I definitely get that. I mean, hey, that's what like half the market on Twitch is for. I feel like it's the same sort of vibe as like, honestly, I will straight up watch people do like all perfects in rhythm games. And like sometimes it's like, yeah, this is nice to like get the feel of it. And then sometimes I'll just straight up like, even hand cam or anything, just watch them do it. Once I copied Femboy Cat in Paint, that's about it. What is Femboy Cat? Hold on. I've literally never heard of that, but I'm intrigued now. It's Femboy Cat. I'm not gonna like show my browser just in case. Oh, this guy's cute. Oh my god. Half of them are like warning me about safe search blurring. Why is it doing that? But dude, that didn't even need safe search. This is normal. Google's fucked. Yeah, this is cute. Oh my god. I actually really like that. I actually really like that. I would kind of want to draw that guy too. I feel like Microsoft Paint is actually harder to use to make look good, I feel. Like for the most part, like art software, just use whatever you're comfortable with. It doesn't really matter. Microsoft Paint feels like its own kind of beast. Boy Kisser, I think more common name. I feel like Boy Kisser is gonna be more vague. I feel like if I put that into Google, it would give me like actually like boys being kissed, which I mean, that's always a good thing to look at. That's always a good thing to look at. I can't lie. That would be. I have to like fight myself off. Like, okay, time and place, time and place. We're not looking this up right now. We're not looking this up right now. I have things to do. Okay. I seriously doubt it's gonna show up the same guy. Okay. Wait, kisser. Oh wait, what the fuck? That is his name. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? It actually is. I did not believe it. I really expected to see like, you know, like you're 12 and you Google like boys kissing and it just gives you, like a bunch of men like holding each other's faces and making out, you know, like as you do. That's actually a kind of cute name. I'm not gonna lie. I feel enlightened to have this knowledge now. I really like the guy. That's really nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I've seen that cat before, but I cannot for the life of me remember where in the world I would have seen it. Okay, this opacity way down. I just need like a tint. Be fine. That should make it look better. I think if I lighten it a little bit. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I think that improved it. Yeah, okay, and then I'll just put the highlights on another layer so I don't have to like go in layer. I feel like this is how I entered layer hell where I can't find anything. I just keep making layers. And I'm like, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And then when it's time to figure it out, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where is anything? What? Why is... That's how you get things like why is the hair coloring in the eyes layer? I mean, I feel like that's more so putting things on one layer, but I can't find anything. You learn something new every day. Absolutely, absolutely. There's one comic people like to mention where it's like something about things that are common knowledge. 10,000 people are gonna learn every day. I feel like part of that 10,000s right now. I did not know. Like, I recognized the guy, but like I never recognized it as like a character, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like I saw the art and I'm like, oh cool, and like I did not think it was a whole thing. But actually I'm more happy now because it's like, oh my god, I have a guy to look up. I have a guy to look up. I have a guy to look up art of on my own time and then enjoy. Definitely has like the programmer socks, right? Yeah, I'm looking at it, and like skirt, programmer socks, yeah, the whole setup. Honestly, I will say the femboy fit is so cute. I actually love it. And also, I know they're called programmer socks, usually in like slang, but honestly, they're really comfy. I have not worn them much. I had like a couple pairs and they kind of wore out because they were super cheap, but I've worn them before. They're really comfy, but also I really prefer longer socks, I think for sensory reasons. There's a lot of people in my life that wear ankle socks. I don't know how they do it. I can't stand it. If my socks are too short, it drives me insane. But you have a good pair of like programmer socks. They'll suit you well. Actually, I really wish I had some right now. Especially, that would be so comfy. See, right before starting the stream, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna wear socks. That's just gonna bother me right now. I feel like if I had really long socks like thigh highs, I feel like that could be the exception. I feel like that would be okay, actually. Everything would be good. I feel like I could be comfortable for once. So I'm kind of craving it right now. I need to get my mind off that. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I need to get my mind off that. Honestly, I think the socks are part of why the femboy aesthetic in itself is so nice. Like, the whole thing is, like, I actually really, really like it. But the socks in particular, I just feel really drawn to for some reason. I would say not like a weird way, but like a little bit, kinda, maybe. I don't know, they're fun to wear, they're fun to look at. When I was 12, I put thigh highs on all of my Sims, and I was like, oh, this is just a... There's nothing going on here. And, you know, there probably isn't, but sometimes I wonder. I have good socks with goose on it that go up a little bit lower than the knee if I want to. Lower than the knee is like... That's just kind of like soccer socks. When I think of that, I think of like, sports socks in like multiple colors, just like really, really vibrant. But with geese on it, that sounds adorable. I love that, actually. I used to have a lot more cool socks, and they all kind of like wore out, and so I have some cool socks, but I have like only one, so like if I run out of laundry, you know, I can wear the mismatched socks, because what can you do? You're out of laundry. It's like a backup. But I haven't had cool socks in a long time. I actually really miss them. I used to have socks with, my favorite were cat socks, and let me see. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, thank you. I'm really happy. It feels like whenever I chat with someone and then they follow, it's just kind of like, I feel like I've been tested and then I did it. It's like, oh, I did it. I won. I did something right. I don't know what I did right, but something went well, and it makes me a little bit happy about myself. Okay, this is not on the right layer either. Oops. Anyway. I used to have cat socks. You're technically not supposed to do it, but and like I'm pretty sure they'll like remove your reviews or whatever. But when I was a kid, my mom used to have this little bit of a side hustle. She had many side hustles, but one of them was reviewing products on Amazon that she'd get sent for free. And I actually still have a lot of them. Like the controller, I had a rip-off PS3 controller that actually just died a couple months ago. But I had that thing since I was 12. So it lasted a really long time. But I used to have like a whole set of cat socks, and they were adorable. They were striped. They were in different colors. I still have like a couple, but none of them are a pair because they've all like fallen apart. You know, it's been so many years. I miss them. I want them so bad. Now all the cool socks I have is like occasionally I'll be gifted some. Like I got gifted Garfield socks for no reason a couple weeks ago. Just like, hey, these don't fit me. Please take them off my hands. They're yours now. I can't wear them. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I have Garfield socks now. It's like fighting for reward. Yeah, absolutely, it is. Coliseum Gladiator ripping off his shirt and start throwing hands for a follow or something. A Coliseum is a little too formal. Earlier I was discussing fighting in a Denny's parking lot, and I feel like Coliseum is like, now this is like an event. A Coliseum is like, it's a whole stream plan, you know? When it's just like a couple of people, that's when you go to Denny's and you go in the parking lot, or you go to Wendy's or something. Anywhere that is open and not just drive-through only, at 2 a.m., you go there and you fist fight in the parking lot like a normal person. A Coliseum is much too grand for this endeavor. So it's pedantic, but I wouldn't say I'm a Coliseum gladiator fighting for that fall. I would say you and me, we're in a Denny's parking lot. It's 3 in the morning. The employees just kind of want to go home, which I mean, I guess is like all the time. Customer service sucks. And we fought in a Denny's parking lot and I won. I think that's the vibe. It's a lot more casual, which I hope this is. Coliseum, it's a grand spectacle, which is cool. I guess Gladiator Coliseum is kind of like a subathon. That's when you pull out the big guns. But I think that's just pedantic, honestly. I tell myself like, oh man, I'm not gonna like adjust the liner. Like I can do that off stream, and then it's like, oh, this is bothering me. I'm gonna like touch this up real quick because it is driving me insane. But that is also like, I have so much to catch up on other than this. I still have the shadows, the highlights, the everything. Explaining who Boy Kisser is at 3 AM in a parking lot. See, that's just a normal day. Especially, that feels like the thing of like, you know, you bring, if you are of legal age, that's the sort of thing where it's like, I don't know, you bring like a vodka cooler, you bring a joint, you pass a joint around in a Denny's parking lot, and you're like, here's my furry fave. That feels more like the vibe if you're gonna be in a Denny's parking lot anyway. I feel like that's just what it is to me. Honestly, that sounds so nice. I've heard a lot of bad reviews about Denny's, but it's not even bad. I actually quite liked it. But also, I don't go out to places much. This was a while ago, but I once got asked by a friend. It was her birthday, and you know, we were in an area that we'd never been in before, and she goes to ask me, "Hey Victor, I want to go out to eat. You know, like we plan to go out to eat, but we're gonna figure something out. I actually don't know a lot of restaurants. What's like white people food to you? Do you know any good white restaurants?" And I'm like, girl, you would think I would know because I'm pasty as fuck, but I have only gone to restaurants. I've only gone to restaurants of her, and she only goes to like East Asian restaurants and the occasional Vietnamese place. So I promise you, I know nothing. We were looking at Google Maps. We were struggling. We're like, oh my god, we gotta find a place. White people food? I mean, like, I was at Swiss Chalet when I was a kid, but that's kind of mid. I can give you a bunch of good, like, ramen joints. I can give you, like, oh yeah, hell yeah, this one has, like, really good hot pot. But if you want a white people restaurant, I don't have you. I'm not going with people that would usually go there. But, actually, what's I gonna say? I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Honestly, I don't touch grass enough to know restaurants in general, though. I went to restaurants a little bit as a kid, but then not much. I actually, for the record, I'm Canadian. I don't know if our chains are like anywhere else. I know there's a lot of chains that come over from the States and are like everywhere, but when I was a kid, I went to Boston Pizza, and I remember the order very vividly. It was Caesar salad, Alfredo pasta, and chocolate milk. And then I threw up outside the Boston Pizza. And then I told myself, like, oh my god, I will never step foot in there again. It turns out that everyone the next day just got, like, food poisoning. Like, even the people who had... It was not food poisoning. It was a stomach bug. Even the people who had not gone there were sick of a stomach bug, so it was just being passed around my family, and I just had it first. But like, I was always like, it's the Boston Pizza, I will never go there. Nowadays I'll never go there because like I can do better than Boston Pizza, but does like Waffle House count? I can't think of any restaurant or food chain that serves white people food. Okay, I have never been to a Waffle House. I desperately want to go to Waffle House, but we don't have them. So I have no idea. Doesn't Waffle House sell like soul food, but like breakfast? I'm probably wrong, but I remember, don't they serve like chicken and waffles? If yes, then like maybe not. But also I've literally no idea. I mean, I was thinking about like chains, and I'm thinking like, oh, Swiss Chalet, that's kind of mid. Denny's, she fucking hates. Boston Pizza, not a good idea either. Like I was lost. I was lost for words, but also, you know, sit down restaurants are hard. I guess Panera Bread. Olive Garden would be one. I want to go to Olive Garden because everyone says Olive Garden is so fucking good. But I do not have the chance. I'm not sure because I haven't been. I just assume they serve breakfast foods. I mean, yeah, you would assume. You would assume. I'm not gonna lie. I can't answer that. I truly have no idea. I'm just thinking about like, God, what do we have? Like we have some of your chains. We don't have most of your chains. Like I said before, like we have IHOP in a select few cities now. So if you travel, you can go to IHOP, which is actually really fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. But only for their pancakes. I happened to be traveling to an area that had an IHOP. Because there's probably like 4 of them in the country now, which is crazy. But I was traveling to an area that had an IHOP, and it's like, holy shit. Whoa, we have to go. So I went with my best friend, and we were at IHOP. And I was getting, you know, pancakes, International House of Pancakes. Like, of course, you got it. She gets a steak omelet. I take a bite because we always order different things so we can just eat off each other's plates. Because then we can try 2 things for the price of 1, right? It is disgusting. It's so fucking bad. I'm like, I'm not sneaking any bites. Have what you want off my plate because it's a lot of pancakes, but eat your own food. Take it to go. I'm not eating any of yours. But, okay. I'm gonna just... The white is always way too light for this. Okay. I think I can definitely go on to shading the clothing. But yeah, no, if you want restaurant talk, I'm the last person to ask. The hell? Oh, that was on the wrong. You would think I would use the right layer. Oops, anyway. I feel like every day is just the struggle. I look at it and it's like something's not right, and then it's like, oh, this isn't even on the right layer. This is how we have these issues. But that's okay. And I can just erase it because, you know, I'm not putting decimal points in the opacity. I'm just gonna put it on multiples of 5 and then just erase it. Because, I don't know, it's easier. And also, you know, like, if you forget to turn on numlock, it does crazy stuff occasionally. Once in a while. I wish you could have numlock on your numpad so it actually uses numbers even after you restart your computer. But that's something. That's just a weird thing to be complaining about. That's besides the point. Okay, let me... What fucking layer is anything on? Okay. I understand. Nothing has been on the right layer the entire time. Okay. Everything's a mess. You know, that's just how it is. That is just how things are. I mean, my desk was a nightmare until I had to set up for here, so... This is like the one time my desk will not be a nightmare. I will cherish it. The next time I stream, it definitely will be. Okay, right, I needed to make highlights for this. Honestly, very glad that I can stream for it because my god, it was not getting done. I would like to tell you, it was getting done. But very slowly. So hopefully this is progress to actually having more emotes. Because now I can have emotes, but I have to clean it up in order to have that. You know. Okay. Yeah, I think, like, it's not that much of a difference, but, like, I mean, like, I literally go to zoom out, and then I just, like, pop that off, and it's like, oh, that looks so different. But then it's like, oh, like, you can hardly see it. You can see it. You can see it. It makes a huge difference. It's such a small thing. Shading is fucking weird. I feel like every time I've got it, it's like, there's so much more to learn. There is so much. I am slowly able to harness the wonder of shading. And then I can shadow, yes. And then I can get the actual shadows. And it will turn out so good, or your money back. Work, no slacking off. I'm trying. Work stream. I mean, like, God. I will say right now, there is a very long list of work in progresses that I have. And it keeps, somehow it just keeps piling up, but that's okay. I figured, because before this I was doing a watercolor hand cam, and I was like, okay, that's it, for that, but like, I still want to continue streaming, so I'm just gonna set up digital and just catch up. I'm just gonna have this be a catch-up day, because dear lord, it's so weird, but it means I do it. And you know, if you set up the stream and it's like, okay, I'm gonna have a work stream, it actually works. I think it's a sort of theory of like, if you have someone working with you, it's a lot easier to get it done. I forget the term for it, but there is supposedly a term for that. But honestly, any task you do, like, just bring someone along and it will get so much easier. In this case, you know, you turn on the stream, and then it's like, yay, oh my god, suddenly I can actually focus and get this done. Wow, that's crazy. What a unique concept. I feel like definitely I need to, I was thinking earlier, like, next week, probably, I think I'll actually go with the co-working stream idea. So here's the thing, like, it's silly to not, like, figure it out until you're right about to do it, but sometimes it's like, I put it on the schedule and then I figure it out, like, the day before. And it beats not figuring it out. Yeah, you either do it right here and now, or tomatoes gonna start flying your way. What did I do? It's like a push. Yeah, that would be a push. What did I do to deserve the tomatoes? Why are you booing me? What did I do? Tomatoes feel a little bit extreme. That feels they yummy though. I don't like tomatoes. I can't have a leg in this race. Okay, but it's one thing if you're like eating a tomato, it's another thing if you're eating the tomato that someone's thrown at you. Cause then it's like, damn, floor tomato? And normally that's fine, because you can just wash the outside. But if it's been thrown at you, that feels like an issue, because now it's like, now the goop has touched the floor. Then something that you'll like. True, what has the... It would hurt more, but you could like throw, you could throw like a really nice fruit at me that's not a tomato. You could throw like, I don't know. You could throw coconuts at me and it would hurt like a bitch, but like I would be like, oh my god, free coconut. Whoa. I didn't pay a cent for this. Oh my god. Hashtag winning. You can just catch it with your mouth. That would be so lovely, actually. Oh my god. That would, I feel like that would be quite difficult to do. Like the hand-eye coordination for that? I guess the hand-mouth coordination would go crazy. It feels like the sort of thing that people would have competitions about. Maybe they do. I wonder if people have competitions for all sorts of things. I wonder if there's like a catch food in your mouth competition, or catch anything in your mouth competition. It feels like there would be, but I'm not sure how there would be. But it's like, this has got to exist, right? There's no way it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how to do clothing folds, so I simply just don't do them. I should learn how to do them. I really should put in the time, but I have not yet, so I just kind of avoid them like the plague. It is my burden to bear eventually, but not now, and that's important. You see why do clothing folds when you can just learn them later? It's so great, it's so easy. That would be really... I probably should, but... procrastination's a bitch. Oh my god. Listen. I've been fucking waiting for someone to use the fun fact redeem. Okay. Let me... I'm gonna take a sip of my beverage while I ponder a fun fact. I did not have any ready. No one's hit that yet. Oh my god. I swear to fucking god. Okay, thank you. That is my... I guess that's my Joker moment. So, fun fact, you know Y2K? So, my fun fact, there is going to be another one in 2038. It is the 2038 bug. And, Y2K, if you don't know, is kind of like, the time would get set back to the year 1900 because computers did not have the ability to go past the year 2000. And so when it came to 1999, everyone kind of panicked because they were worried that, like, oh my god, like, hospital systems are going to stop working, banks are going to stop working, everything that relies on an accurate date and time is going to stop working, and nothing's going to fix it. And then a bunch of, like, computer engineers got together and fixed it, and it wasn't a crisis at all by that time. Everyone ended up fixing it. My fun fact is that there is going to be another event like that in 2038, specifically with Unix time in anything that's 32-bit. So not anything that's been released for a while, probably not much that will be released. I don't anticipate it to be a big deal, but it is a little cool fact to me. And then when it comes to 64 bits, that's not going to happen for, I think, it's either millions or billions of years. So, kind of after 2038, unless it's in smaller use cases, I don't think there's going to be any sort of, like, major one happening after that. After that, we're kind of safe. Because we now have integers that can hold a lot more, but that's my little, fun fact. Apologize for the mic issues. Oh my god. That's like... I always worry about it so much, and then it actually happens, and I'm like, oh fuck. I had a stream a couple weeks ago where I ended up accidentally going for like 20 minutes where the mic was muted, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't realize. And then I got a monitor, and now I can actually see that the mic is muted, so I have like no excuse now. Honestly, I've been waiting it out for someone to use that redeem. You do not believe. Yeah, you not own me another one for that? You're not? Oh god, now I have to prepare a second one. I really should have had this ready. Give me a moment and I will rack my brain for a second fun fact. I will. Yeah, watch some videos about Y2K so I know what it is. I see. I feel like I have learned so much from just that sentence. You see, I'm seeing, like, watch some videos and I'm like, I see. Takes notes. Not a millennial. Honestly, I learned about it from Steins Gate. I will admit. I learned about it from Steins Gate. Like the... I mean, it has an anime, but, like, specifically the visual novel, specifically the glossary. So, like, I don't have a like to speak on here either. I just think it's fascinating. I do enjoy watching some YouTube essays about different things. Honestly, me too. I find it's a really, really good way to, it helps me get things done. I was actually doing it earlier today, except that was more so that one's more so like opinion pieces, but, honestly, it's like, oh shit, I need to wash my dishes again, much like every day. Let me put on a video essay, and like, genuinely, it helps. It helps so much. So, like, I do the same thing. They're actually really, really useful. I appreciate the fact that they exist. I'm trying to think, like, fuck, I was supposed to... In theory, I thought I would be really good, and I have many fun facts. They're just... My brain is not braining right now. I guess I will give you, a more useful, but much less interesting fun fact. It is better for your brain if you experience a wide variety of things, and not just stay stagnant. The variety is really good for your brain. It helps activate more areas of your brain. The one example I saw this with is, if you take another route to work once in a while, it's really good for your brain. Because, you know, like, you're in the same place, you're doing the same thing all the time, and you start to sort of autopilot. You're not activating your brain much at all. But when you experience new things and you go to more places, you are. So I guess, your bonus fun fact, it's a less interesting fun fact, but see. That's where I feel like that's deserved. But honestly, God, YouTube essays are so useful, so good. I really like them. Don't worry, I'm 10 points away from now redeem. Fuck, I have to, like, God, I have to work my ass off to try to figure something out. God. Okay. You know what? I have another one. I'm just like racking my brain of like, what are topics I like reading about? And I'm just thinking of all the like random ass Wikipedia topics. So I'm one step ahead of you. I have one in my head now. Are the numbers correct? I mean, I don't have it in front of me. So numbers are like estimates. But I do have a fun fact. See, I've never faltered. I'm 10 steps ahead of you at all times. I've got so much random and useless knowledge. Thanks to the power of the Wikipedia rabbit hole. Which is actually really addicting. I love doing it. There are a lot of topics where I genuinely cannot get myself on it because I will be there for hours. There's some topics where it's like, I will not go to the bathroom, I will not eat, I will not sleep for hours to read about something. So there's some topics where it's like, you know, I have not read about in a very long time on purpose because I simply just have not, like, when I've been in the mood for it, I've not had the time. Because I know I will absolutely not do anything if I get on that. My knowledge is mostly based around gaming. I mean, that's a fun one though. I mean, I really like, I would not say I'm that knowledgeable about it, but also, I feel like it depends because, thinking about most users, I would say I have a bit of knowledge, but like thinking in my standards, I wouldn't say that I'm not that knowledgeable, but I love things like computers, I love tech. I play some crazy obscure games as another form of art in the end. Oh, absolutely. Indie games are so lovely for this. There's a lot of things where it's like, genuinely, this is like the only place you could get it. I think those sort of games with like really unique concepts, I think they're really fun. And absolutely, yeah, like it is, like, technically games are just another art form in order to display the everything. Arts. In order to display your art. The everything is probably not an apt term for this, but it's functional enough. Okay. Let's Yes. Okay, the eyeshadows are something where it's like, I have no idea what is too much. Okay, I've been forced to relinquish my fun fact. So, fun fact, I think it was, okay, yes, Britain has not had any cases of rabies that has originated from Britain since sometime in the 90s. There have been cases of rabies in Britain, but they've all been identified to foreign causes. I think it was the Netherlands. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure it was the Netherlands that has completely eradicated rabies. They don't have it there, which is crazy because rabies is fucking everywhere, and it's like a persistent issue. Like, even in countries where the rabies spread is very low, cases still exist. It's everywhere. That's your fun fact, which is crazy to me. A little bonus fact, because I think it's cool. No longer are, like, the rabies vaccine used to be a bunch of needles in your stomach, and it was very, very, it supposedly very, very painful. Thankfully, I've never been, I mean, like, I can't say I've never been bitten by an animal, because, like, technically, like, you know, I grew up with cats. But, like, I've never been severely bit by an animal, or I've never been bit by an animal that wasn't in my house and had all of their vaccines updated. But now, it's a couple rounds, but it's in your shoulder. And, like, you have to go back and get a couple doses. You have to keep going back for more doses. I think it's, like, you have one dose within 24 hours, and then you have, like, another dose in 2 weeks, and I think you have to do that another time. Too late, noted. I mean, if it ends up being wrong, don't shoot the messenger. I warned you. I gave you a disclaimer. I know it is some Nordic country. Is it the Netherlands? It's not it's fucking Norway. I'm pretty sure it's fucking Norway. So, you know, the area. Which, I mean, partially due to geography, partially because their rabies vaccine effort goes crazy. But it's a good thing to think of, because now I feel like I am 10 steps ahead of you. I have more fun facts in my head, and I feel like the more you do it, the more the topic is really gonna be locked in. But I think from there, and I'm like, okay, I gotta prepare more topics. And since I'm already there, I already have, like, that. I can go further along that line. So I'm ready. I'm gonna be real, that was the redeem I set for myself. I was like, okay, I keep giving fun facts on my art streams just, like, out of nowhere when I want to talk about it. I should make that a redeem. I should make that on purpose. And then no one redeemed it, and I'm like, okay, alright. I see. But thank you for enjoying my fun facts. I am very happy about that. Okay, the eyelids back here. I think opacity way down. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems better. Turn that way down, and then it works. And then I can just kind of go in there, and everything works exactly as it should. There we go. Oh, that actually looks... Oh my god, the highlights. The highlights made it look good. I was like, I don't know how to make the eyeshadow look good. It's the highlights. You need to add highlights. I feel like I've, like, unlocked a special secret or something. I'm gonna use this in all my art from now on. Next question will be when you least expect it, when you forget all your fun facts. I'm gonna go evil route. Do not doubt me. It is in my head. It will stay in my head. I already have it locked and loaded, and you cannot take that away from me. I cannot let you do your evil doing this time. I hate to be on the side of good, but I feel like that's a lot less fun. But I'm gonna have to take the side of good. I'm going to have to this time. I can't let you do it. I can't let you do your wrongdoings. It's really, like, fucked up of you. You should, like, really reconsider. Okay, yes. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Okay, I'm forgetting some sort of shading in the face. It's the bottom of the eyelashes. That's what I was forgetting. Cool, cool, cool. That makes so much more sense. And then I kind of do this. I hope this emote expresses surprise. That's like the goal here. Honestly, when I originally did this, there were some words about how much surprise it invoked, so I hope it's better now. Yeah, that's going. That's going. I'm happy. I am happy with the way things are going. Then I adjust that. Yeah, okay, and then I can just finish up the face, and everything will be good. I will say reading about diseases is one of the more fun things to have Wikipedia rabbit holes about. Also, crimes. Crimes are also very fun. The best crimes to read about on Wikipedia are the ones where they have like detailed notes, like line by line by line, of what happened when. They're really fun. They're really fun. I guess for a historical one, there's a lot of information in quotations, because a lot of it is just kind of like hearsay, because there's a lot of people phoning in with fake evidence and things like that, just kind of like fucking with them. But like if you actually look at the Jack the Ripper cases, like the really notorious ones, there's a lot of detail there. And I think that's fun. I really like the cases where there's a lot of detail. That's like the number one thing that's important to me when I'm reading about a criminal case. Is like, I want to know everything, you know? Like, I want to get invested in this. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's what I need for the shadow. Understood, understood. I have a... Yeah, you can't see it. It's behind me. Can you see it? Maybe. You should be able to... No. You should be able to see it, but like kinda behind me. Like I know, like highlights and shadows, you know, just like how colors work. But all I can think of whenever I see the shadow layer is like, oh my god, that's like Shadow the Hedgehog. Whoa. Whoa. I definitely need to finish. I started streaming Sonic Adventure 2 way too long ago. I didn't even save. But I didn't get that far. I need to do that again. I feel like I've gotten better enough at streaming that I could actually put that on the repertoire sometime soon. Because that was... I think I would want to do that. Edgy the Hedgehog. That's why he's great. I'm not gonna lie, like, the whole reason I want to play Sonic in the first place was for Shadow. The whole reason. It's just for Shadow. I literally have lists from friends of, like, if you have to... Like, if you were playing Sonic games only for Shadow, where would I start? And I have lists of, like, okay, here's the starting point. Here's the list in which you do things. Here's all the games you're gonna want to play. And it's like, oh my god, yay, thank you. And that is why I started with Sonic Adventure 2. Is for Shadow. I did indeed ask things like, okay, but what if I start with, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, like it's in the name? And I got told some very stern, don't do that. You're gonna miss out on so much. If you start with Shadow the Hedgehog, you are gonna be so lost. And I'm like, okay. Alright. I'll have to see him again sometime. But I definitely need to finish that run. I look forward to it. I mean, like, I went through... When I was making my model, one of the games I went through is the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, like the April Fool's one. And it's like, okay, I will say, at the beginning, my obsession for Shadow was like a joke. Like, just an inside joke with some friends. But now it's like a serious thing. Now it's like, wait, I actually am a fan. I actually really do like him. And it's like, wait, he's actually really sweet. I actually like him. I actually like him. I want to see more of him. I want to see some more of him. On the contrary, I don't like Sonic, like the character. The games to be determined. The character, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like him. I don't like him. He's not to my taste, but that's okay. Everyone has their own thoughts and opinions and tastes. Oh my god, let me actually see. Damn, I got so much more done than I thought I would. Oh, I am so happy about this. Oh my god. Oh, it feels like I blinked and suddenly my work is so much more done than it was before. Yay. Oh my god, I'm being productive. Hopefully soon I can release the emotes onto Twitch and then things will be what they are meant to be. Things will be okay. While you're putting in work, your reward is, no, it's okay, it's okay. I have my own rewards. My reward will be having the emote on Twitch. That's my reward for finishing this. I already have rewards, don't even worry, don't even worry. It's just, god, honestly the hardest part is the line art, but like, fixing the line art is like, I worry that's not gonna be that interesting if I do it on stream, but yeah, I think... Okay, I have one more thing, and then I'm gonna just do a little once-over on the line art, and then, I mean, I have other emotes that I can do the shadows for. The shadows, like Shadow the Hedgehog, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyway. See, I figured it out, absolutely. It's been figured out the entire time. I've got everything figured out. I don't have anything figured out. I like to pretend like I have everything figured out. And that's how you motivate yourself. Okay, I think, yeah. I need to zoom in. Here we go. Here we go. I need to zoom in on these luscious lashes, of course. Is it highlights and shadows and very nice lines? Is it Maybelline? We'll never know. We could never know. Okay. You know what? I thought that was gonna be like way too late, but then I zoom out and it actually looks good. So, like, I'll take that. Okay. Is that? I can do... That is too thin now. It's fine. Okay. And I can take that and I can just kind of... Gotta make it look, like, juicy, like... It needs to look, like, appealing. And, like, it won't be to most people, probably. But if one person thinks this is appealing, that's the win. That's the win I've wanted. And also, some people do draw tongues really nice, but that is something I have not figured out. That would be the dream. Okay. Oh, of course. I am forgetting something. Of course, it wouldn't be an art stream without forgetting an important detail until literally only the last minute. Of course, I need to shade this earring. You would think I would have knowledge on how you shade a gem by now. I don't. I'd like to think I'm closer to knowing. But am I? To be determined. I mean, I've never shaded like this. And, like, it worked fine enough, so... It feels like a step backwards, but honestly, I'll take it. That's fine. Okay. Is that... Okay. So, I have one more thing, and then I touch up the line art a little bit. I'm gonna keep it interesting. But I do have to a little bit. And then it will be my living nightmare to fix up. Yeah, this opacity needs to go down. Okay. See, ta-da. The blush, and then it gets all cute, and it's lovely, and It's everything I want in the world. And I just, like, try to blend that out, kind of, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's blended, that's blended. I could not go anywhere without a little bit of blush on the cheeks. That's how the world works, that's how you make it good. It does look pretty. Yay! Oh my god, thank you! I'm so glad, I'm so glad. It will be uploaded eventually. Honestly, I've learned my lesson on putting ETAs. I feel like every time I do an ETA, it's like something happens and it's like, oh fuck, okay, that didn't work out anyway. And I feel bad for it, but you know, shit happens sometimes. Is what it is. But that's definitely a lesson. I would say a lesson you only have to learn once. It's been taking me a while to learn that lesson, but it's a lesson that you have to learn. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I will... Normally, I do not fix the liner on stream, but see. Consider this a special occasion. This occasion being, did I fucking do it? No. I've been slowly working on it. I know I said I would. I've been doing that, it's just been really slow. I will wake up and I will fight myself to get shit done, and then I'll be like, I spent a while getting things done, I'll check how long it's been. It's not that long. I wake up and it's a struggle, but that's the way life is. That's just how it is, that's just how it be. But, I mean, it's getting done, and I consider that a win. Especially... Yeah, you know what? Next week's art stream is gonna be a co-working stream. So I can truly get that off my list, get that fixed once and for all. Lessen the amount of things that I have to do. Which is a lot. And then, I don't know, sunshine and rainbows, everything's gonna be okay in the world. I will, like, make world peace out of it, or whatever. I don't know, however it works. Things will be better for doing it, in any case. There we go. Oh my god, that actually looks kind of nice. What if I darkened it here? I feel like I'm learning things. That makes it look... I like that. Okay. I'm learning so much. It is my favorite thing when you're just like doing some art and then it's like, oh wait, oh my god, like that looks really good. I'm gonna do that now and forever. If you don't do it, I will cry and it will be on you. Oh my god, I can't have that be on me. Okay. I guess now I'm required to. Alright. So, yeah. It will get finished. I will have things finished next week. Co-working stream. I feel like I'm being... I was gonna do it anyway, but like now I feel like I'm being held at gunpoint. That's cool. Things that will get done. I will have my emotes uploaded. Everything will be okay in the world. I really thought I had more time. I did not expect Twitch to like spring the update like, oh my god, emotes for everyone. I just thought I had until like, I thought I could just like chill and like kind of work on it slowly until I hit affiliate and then I release it into the world. And like I would know when I'm about to hit it, but now it's like, oh god, oh fuck. Now I'm actually kind of worried. Now it's like, oh, I wasn't prepared for this. Like, I'm happy to have emotes, but oh god, I wasn't prepared for this. But I mean, it's getting done. That's what matters. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too long on this. I do have I've an obscene amount of work in progresses. And by an obscene, I mean probably like 7, but... It's getting done. It's getting done. And if anything, like, slow progress is still progress. Technically, even if you feel bad about it, it's still progress. And that's what matters. And that's like everything is alright in the world. Yeah, the most powerful tool in my possession, manipulation. That is true, that is true, that is very powerful. I feel beholden to your will, suddenly. I mean, I was gonna do that anyway, but now it's like, God, it's working. It's working. Oh God, oh God. Honestly, I am, way too suggestible. There's a surprising amount of things where, it's kind of like on the list of like, oh yeah, like, this is gonna be done eventually, this is gonna be done eventually, and then someone's like, oh yeah, I'd really like this, I think it'd be cool if you did this thing, and now it's like, oh fuck, now it's like a priority, and then I got the thing done. I wouldn't have a reference sheet if not for that. The only reason why I have a reference sheet is because someone hit me up, like, oh hey, what's your reference sheet? And I'm like, oh shit, I go search all the files on my computer. I don't have it. Everything's outdated. I'm like, oh god, oh fuck. So I make one. And then everything's okay. Everything's good. Everything's alright in the world. Okay. Yes. I just need to adjust this real quick. Okay. You know, that's, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, this is really bugging me. Okay. 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 Wow, this is messy. Okay. You know what? For now, the line art will be cleaned up off stream, and I promise you I am actually doing that. I just have a lot of other things that I'm trying to get done all at once, and so the progress of everything is ridiculously slow. Ta-da! Shading highlights done. Genuinely, like, I go to take off, like, some of the layers, and, like, I promise you, the difference is crazy. It works. It legitimately works. The layers are everywhere, so, like, but let's say I believe, let's fucking go. That's a win. That's a win. Okay. I have, you know, I'm gonna give a little preview. I mean, like, all these were drawn on stream, but, this from last time. I have this. I'm gonna, actually, does that need to be touched up? Yeah. I'm gonna do some, like, highlighting on this, some touch up on this. That's my little preview. Let's just say I have had too much tea in the past while. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna probably TMI, but whatever. I'm gonna head on the be right back screen, and I will be right back in a moment. And I will continue with it. See you in a few. Alright. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. Everything is good. Apologies about that. I realized I had the wrong fucking, why is this a PNG? There we go. I had the wrong file up. That was a PNG. This is the actual. I was like, why the fuck? Where are the layers? This is my most recent emote. I can't do consistency for the life of me. That's why it's like, yeah. I am so bad at consistency, but that is okay. I have some highlighting to be done here. Some shadows. I'm looking. It's definitely shadows to be done. A little touch up of the line art. Not much, just a little bit. And yeah, let's get started. This is literally just like everything's oh god, wait, fuck, I forgot about the star. I definitely said something on this stream like, oh god, this is future me's problem or some shit. Oh my god, now it's future me. Why do I leave myself in such predicaments? You would think I would be able to draw a star. The answer is no. I can't. Don't believe in me and my star drawing abilities. I absolutely cannot draw a star. Okay. Let's, yes. I actually had some ideas for more redeems, but I've not put them yet. I've not put them on yet. It's been uh let's just say for a while I was a struggler, and then I got busy, and then I was a struggler because I was busy, and then I got busy again. And so it's been an interesting couple weeks. But things are good now, and I think things are getting better for sure. So, I mean, I definitely foresee myself more able to get shit done. I've been more able to get shit done the past couple days than a while, so I'm happy about that. But one of the things. Okay, let's actually. Here we go. It's probably too high up. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, this should be fine. This should be fine. Alright. Alright. Is this better or is this worse? I genuinely have no idea if this has improved anything at all. Oh no, I think I have the... Huh. I see. I see. I don't see. God. Fuck. Okay, please. Please have mercy on me, please. Okay. You know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. Alright. 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 But I had a point there. And then I got distracted by the hellscape that is this thing? Question mark? Whatever the fuck is going on here. Well. And then I just... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's like functional. It works. Honestly, I also think about how much is going to be in the actual emote. Because it gets cropped, right? And I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe it's just cope. Maybe the whole thing is just cope. But that's okay. That's okay. Someday I will learn how to draw a star. But that day's not today. Okay. There we go. Yes, that's... Yeah, it's a star. In a theory? Yeah, this is not. Okay. So, I mean, like, it's better than it was when I started, right? So, you would think, like, oh my god, you draw so many stars. Surely you know how to draw a star. I don't. I don't. I've drawn so many stars, I have no excuse. This better. Probably. Probably? Do I move? Oh. I shouldn't. I should, like, move on, but this is, like... huh. Down? Okay. Let's... Better? No? Yes? I can get this. I'm not gonna spend too long on this. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. Okay, that's... You can see from a distance, it's like star enough. Okay, I will... That's fine. That's fine. This is totally not cope. How the f... There's something here. I'm literally just gonna make... This is a new layer, right? Yeah, okay. Why is this above the sketch? That works. Shimmer can't draw stars, tomato in the face, unfollow, cry. No! Is this my... Is this like my original sin? Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll get better. I'll get better. I'll get better. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. See, these are stars on the side here. These are stars. I'm so competent. I promise. I promise. No, it's you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm also doing everything for the bit. Read my nickname. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah. No, that's definitely. I mean, it's a good nickname for sure, for sure. No, I just think it's funny to act it up. I think it's funny to play it out. This is all for the bit amount, actually. When I'm upset, if I was upset, I would go. If I was seriously upset, I would probably go take a break, or like call it, or like go really silent. Like, I think it's funny to play it up. It is funny to me. It is funny to me. Play it up. There was one guy in the chat who never showed up again. Sometimes people like come in, have a gimmick, and then leave. And I'm always like, I will forever be thinking of you. Why did you do that? There's one guy, the last time I named a stream Catching Up on Art, there's one guy that's like, thanks for the shadow. And I'm like, I was not getting the point. And he's like, my name. And I'm like, I look at his name, it's Catching. One of the, not last time, but the time before that, when I was doing an art stream, I had a guy come in, be like, here's an egg, send me an egg emote, and then tell me that he was going around in people's streams giving them eggs. I'm so fascinated with people with like gimmick accounts. It amuses me. I actually kind of adore it. Of course it's funny, you don't know how funny it is to me. That's true, that's true. I could never, I'm not in your brain. You can imagine it though. You can imagine it. For all you know, I could be in your walls in spirit. I don't have a gimmick though. That's fair, but I'm not gonna lie, I would count, this feels like a pseudo gimmick, kind of. It's your name fits the vibe. It's not a gimmick, but your name fits the vibe, and I actually really respect that. I think it's cool. One time I got really drunk, and I went around on Tumblr sending a bunch of people asks on their opinion on a character. And that's all I did, and I made an entire account over it. And then, like, I kept doing that for a little bit, even, like, after. Because I'm like, you know, now it's a bit, and also I had a bunch of friends that were like, is this Victor? Is this you? And I was like, nah, see, it's totally not me. See, I gotta ask too. And the bit was so funny to me. I kept it up for like a couple months. Where I would be on my work break, and I'd be logging in, and I'd be sending people my silly little ask, and I would just leave. So running a gimmick account was also really fun. I mean, for the most case, that's also just kind of like harmless fun. I would recommend. It gives you a little laugh. It gives you something to do with your time. And, you know, that little bit of joy and whimsy can be a great mood boost. I would recommend. I don't know about any of the people who receive that, but I would recommend. Somehow the line art in this is even more fucked. I'm like, wow, I was having a day when I was doing the line art on this. Oh my god. But that's okay. There we go. A fun fact. Oh fuck, you did say. Oh god. Right, what was my fun fact? My fun fact was, yes, one of the questions on, I think they might have gotten rid of them. They might have gotten rid of it, but for a while, one of the questions was actually whether or not you've been to Britain. Like when you go to donate blood, important context. One of the questions is if you've been to Britain within a certain time. I think it's like 1962 to 19 something. And if you have been, you are eligible to, you are not eligible to donate blood. And the reason why that is actually because of mad cow disease. And because that was the time it was very prevalent in Britain, and the protein that causes the disease is very difficult to destroy. Like literally, if you have a bunch of animals and one of them gets mad cow disease, you have to move the entire pasture, because like heat doesn't kill it. Like it can't be killed by any of our methods, actually. Like if you are operating on a cow that has mad cow disease, or like a person that has a prion disease of any kind, you actually have to throw out all the equipment because it can't be sterilized. And those cows grazing on the same grass are going to get it again. And because of that, you cannot donate blood if you happened to be in Britain for any reason around that time. Is it still a requirement? I actually have no idea. But at least a couple of years ago, it should have been a requirement still. I had that ready. I was prepared. Now I'm gonna have to prepare more. That's okay. I did not have any more prepared. I mean, I have like a follow-up fun fact. So if I'm desperate, I can go with that. But otherwise, I have to be racking my brain. I have to be on high alert. I feel like every time I see you in the chat from now on, I'm gonna have to be like, oh god, high alert. What's my fun fact? I'm gonna like have to have a list. Okay, I won't redeem anymore. Okay, fair enough. I don't believe you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit, but I will pretend like I'm taking you at your word. To be fair, technically all of them are set to unlimited redeems, except for the end stream one is technically just one. But honestly, even if you get the end the stream redeem once, I'm still like that's all your points. You're not getting it past there. I was kind of tempted to see if there was a number that was higher, to be like, end my stream permanently, because I think that'd be funny. But like something that's like very clearly impossible. But then you'd have to make sure that the number is so high that like it's not possible to get, because I think it's funny to have it. But it's like I don't want to be out here lying. What was the shadow layer? Oh, it was 10. Okay. None of these are labeled. I'm gonna name my layer Shadow, like the hedgehog. It's just named Shadow, but I'm gonna say like the hedgehog. Okay, but it's the same amount of points. I want to send my points on something small. Okay. That is true. However, it's I thought it was funny because it's not meant to be serious. It's meant to be like a joke, kinda. Like technically, if someone actually redeemed that, I would fucking end my stream. Like, okay, damn, I guess I'm gonna have a nice break today. But for the most part, it's just like that gave me a little laugh. If I actually caved in and made an end my stream permanently kind of joke where I just fucking quit, it would definitely be something where it's like, this is actually not possible to get. Like, I've done the math and you cannot get this in any way, shape, or form. Because I don't want to be out here lying, but also I think that would be really funny. I've been thinking of a couple redeems, kind of like bouncing around ideas, just kind of like, I don't know if anyone would be into this, but I mean, sometimes people show up and they might be into that. Maybe someone will, maybe someone won't ever do it, and it's just like a permanent possibility in my mind. However it is. There was one where I was thinking it would be terrible. It would be terrible, but it would be fun. And it was, I had one idea where it's like, I speak in another language for like a short amount of time, like 3 minutes, and I can't. I am learning Japanese as a second language, and I've had French education. Can I speak them? Not well at all. So I was kind of tempted on like, I've been bouncing around the idea in my head. Like, I think it would be fun to have that there, where it's like you spend XYZ amount of points, and then it's like for 3 minutes I'm like forced to. And kind of like pros and cons of like how interesting would this be, especially if like someone did not understand any of that. So I've been kind of thinking about the pros and cons for quite a while. So it's kind of like I might not. It would be kind of chaotic though. I'd kind of be like flailing around trying to be like, God, what the fuck do I say? What the fuck do I say? Like, oh God, I can't speak English for the next 5 minutes. Oh God, what words do I use? What do I say? And then it would probably be a mess. It would probably be a mess. It would probably be chaotic, and I think that's what makes it fun. But it's only as fun as what other people perceive it. So that's been my little idea. It may be a thing. It may not be a thing. Honestly, it would also only be a thing if someone thought it was funny enough to redeem it, so... like, there's no harm in it, but that's something I've been pondering. I don't think I've had any other idea so far where it's been, like, that much, like, oh, damn, I should actually, like, seriously consider that. It's kind of like, I mean, I could. Not the most interesting, but, like, I could. But also, you know, you can just add things as time goes on. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, well. Yes, line art's fucked. I feel like I am cursing past me who has cursed me. I mean, I feel like I've been cursed by past me, so I need to curse him back. Because what the fuck is this line art? This is actually worse than usual. My line art's messy, but dear God, what was happening on this day? Dude. It's like my personal nightmare. I'm not looking forward to updating this emote. At all. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm gonna have to clean up all the line art. It's not gonna be fun. But it'll get done. It'll get done. It'll get done. Oh yeah, I also won't redeem hydration because who even needs that? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Honestly, it's the sort of thing where it's like, oh yeah, most people have that, and like it could be for bits. The one time I had it redeemed, it was after I finished a cup of water. And that's something where it's like, okay, now I have to fucking go to the sink, and that's something you can play up for laughs. There's also no limit, so you can redeem it as many times as you want, and I think that would be funny. I feel like once you do it like once, and it's like, okay, this is like normal. That's whatever. You do it a bunch of times, it could be funny. But also, it's like, it's a popular one among people, so like I kind of want to have that there. And also, technically, you keep a mental note on how often people use it, and then if you're ever adjusting it, it's like, okay, this one has never been used. This one gets used all the time. And you see what's on the chopping block. 10 hydrations in a row sounds like a fun time. Yeah, for chat, yeah, it does. That's kind of why it's there. See, it's a double-edged sword. It can help me, sure. Maybe I've forgotten to drink some water. And, like, my voice is a bit dry, and you can, like, hear it in my voice, and it's like, dude, fucking drink something, whatever. And then it makes the stream better, because now my voice is hydrated. However, it's a double-edged sword, because, you can just keep fucking redeeming it. You can just keep redeeming it. You should just keep going. Technically... a lot of things on how I do things is kind of like, limits will come as needed. If I determine that it's like, okay, like there is actually a limit, like, dear God, I can't keep doing this, and like maybe I'll set the limit to like 25 or something in a stream, like, okay, you have 25 hydrations, and then you're done. Like something where it's like crazy, but not like severe. Well, like that also depends. It also depends. You would have to do it a lot for me to implement that. I would actually be kind of wowed if it ever got hit that much, where it's like, okay, like I actually cannot drink this much water. This is like not a thing that can be done. You see, a lot of things like that can be, you can do a lot of very normal, tame things for evil if you think hard enough. If you want to commit evil, you need to have a creative mind, a creative soul. You need to think creatively. You need to be like, okay, see, this is fairly normal. How can I be evil with it? I don't do this in online play, obviously. I hope the reasons would be obvious. But one thing I actually like doing, So I have a couple brothers, and you know, you grew up playing games with them. I found out one time that I actually really like being toxic in offline children's games. Specifically for my brothers, I'll be toxic as hell, and I like doing it when there's absolutely zero avenue to be toxic for it. Like, the Switch Mario Parties. I will say, Mario Party Superstars was a really good one to be toxic in. Mario Party Jamboree. Like, yes, there's a lot more things, and a lot more things are fun. But when it comes to playing with your family, it's a little less interesting because you have less opportunities to be toxic because they took out the hit or miss emotes. I swear to God. Whenever someone did something I didn't like, I would be spamming, like, miss, 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 and I'll do that. I also like to do that in, Balloons Tower Defense 6. I like to spam the really, like, the really negative emotes. I think it's, like, of course, you know, you do it with friends, you do it with family, you do it with people you know, everyone that knows it's a joke. But I like finding new and creative ways to be toxic in children's video games, or video games that are commonly played by children to the point where they have, like, you know, emote filters and things that if Club Penguin was still up, I swear to fucking God, I would find a way to be toxic in Club Penguin. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I'm always evil in fun ways. Absolutely. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Everything for the bit. Everything for the bit. That's the way I like to live my life. Okay, why the fuck is the color up here? Oh, from the... everything makes sense now. I feel like every time I have to erase something, it's like, God, I have like 20 layers. What layer is this on? Okay, there we go. I should probably merge them. But I'd have to figure that out. That's a lot to figure out. There we go. Okay. Right, I remember now, I had so many other things to do. I'm actually gonna take a sip of my water while I'm at it. That is the most normal I have ever seen it's the most normal I've ever seen my model while I've taken a sip of water. Normally it's fucked. I feel like... I don't know what I've unlocked, but I've done it. I've done it. That actually kind of looked normal. Normally I look over, and I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked. I feel like the head turn when I look at the screen is more dramatic than usual because I still have hand cam set up. So the monitor is now really, really far. So everything I'm seeing, very, very far from the monitor. Like I'm not seeing shit. Okay. That works. Kinda. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. And then it makes a difference. It makes a difference. It makes everything look a lot better. You don't think it would. And then it does, and it's like, oh my god, that actually looks good. That actually looks really, really good. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. You know. And then I can just kind of spam highlights. Thankfully, these can just kind of be done quickly. Maybe there are better ways than just like kind of scribbling on it, but like it works, and the opacity is so low that you kind of have to zoom in really far. Like, I think it's fine. It's fine. I'm not too concerned. Okay. Alright. And then this thing. Ooh, this is what I'm not ecstatic about. Oh, I rotated it. Oops. There we go. That'd be very useful, but not now. Not the time or place for rotation. Perhaps someday. Shadow? Yes, I just kind of outline. Oh my god, when I put the highlights, I need to remember to do this little... with the highlights. Did I remember to do that on the last one? I don't think I did. Well, whatever. Actually, did I? Oh, shit, I actually forgot. Damn. I might be forgetting something. You know what? Okay. I have more to do. Crazy. There is not... I feel like there's not a single time where I've actually remembered everything that I was supposed to do. Which is crazy, because I've done this so much. Yeah, and then opacity. Yeah, that works enough, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm vibing with that. Looks fine. I can actually... Oh my god, I can even... Right now, while I remember. Go. I feel like I always forget this, but it makes it look good. So, I need to remember it more often. Kinda... Gotta make it look shiny. I love highlights, I love shadows, I love making everything look shiny. It's so fun, it's so fun. I love. Okay, that's too much. There we go. That's not still too much. Okay, I overdid it here. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, that works. And then. Before I forget, of course. Star should be its own emote. You know what? I could. Straight up. I will. I will. I mean, at this point, it's definitely creeping into the sub-emote slots, but at the same time, there is like the... I don't feel bad about it, because there is technically the pick an emote Twitch redeem when you activate it, so I don't feel bad about that. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, like technically you can redeem channel points to unlock the others, so I can just use as many slots as I have available. And people get it, it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I think I made it lighter on the other one, and it looked really good, so I think lightening this up is going to be the go. Let me just put an outline, and then I'll lighten up. There we go. It should be as fucked up as possible for artistic effect. Of course. If I'm making an emote, am I putting... Like, listen, this is where I can put in my best effort. For the star emote? Nah. Like, I think it's funnier the more fucked up it is. Genuinely, I need that done. I need that done now. I will. I do not have ETAs for anything because I've been in hell getting things done. But when I can, I will be there. I will fucking be there with the star emote. That would be so epic. Okay, this works. Okay. Larger. Yeah, I think it's all coming together. I'm happy about that. And this one is kind of fucked, but I can fix it later. Whatever. Oh, that improves it so much. Oh my god. Yay. I am so happy. Okay, the shading is... I mean, I can adjust it here, but otherwise, it's pretty good. You make this, like, darker, kinda. Like, all the way down here, right? So it kinda needs to be... Hell yeah. Oh, I think that's all. Like, of course, this needs to be updated. The eyes can use some work. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this. Other than, like, the liner. But, you know, that is my burden to bear. No one asked for ETA, but there will be consequences. There will be no star. I see. I mean, it will be done. What kind of consequences? What are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to me if I don't provide a star? Now wondering, should I be worried? But you can't make the consequence too good, because if the consequence is too good, then it's like, oh damn. Now it makes me want to avoid it for the consequence. That's where they get you. That's where they get you. Okay. I need to... Alright. Yes. Okay. I will attempt to star, and hopefully it will be better. I'm confident this one will be better. At least. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Please, 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 please let me get it right. Please let me get it right. Please let me get it right. I did it. They call me the Star Master. I've never fumbled in my life. 10 out of 10s only. No star equals testicular torsion spell. That's a hard one. Okay. I see. That means I shouldn't. On one hand, yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad. On the other hand, I've never had it. I could probably cause it on purpose, but... Also... Like, I'm kind of tempted. I'm like, I want to know what it's like. But also, I would regret that really fast. But, like, I want to know what it's like, because I've never had it. It's like one of the thoughts that fights me in my mind. Like, dude, what if you just twisted them? What if you just twisted them? Like, I'm not gonna do that, but, like, I could. I have free will. I've never had it. Like, naturally, I could make it myself. But then I shouldn't. I don't know. It's the struggle. It's the struggle. Sometimes you have thoughts that are very impulsive, and it's like, God, I gotta do this. That would be... Then I would know. Victor, become a Star Walker. May I ask what a Star Walker is? Do they have any bearing on the testicular torsion fandom? I guess... Why the fuck did I say it like that? Do they have anything to do with testicular torsion? That's a normal thing to say. Testicular torsion fandom. Alright. Okay, this is... Oh, that's why it's fucked. Okay. Makes a lot more sense. Sketch layer. I see. Of course everything's fucked up. Just Google Star Walker Deltarune. Okay. Oh my god, I need to play Deltarune. Oh my god, I was just thinking the other day, like, holy shit. I need to get on that. I have not played Deltarune yet. I've played Undertale. I've played Deltarune. It's been on the list. Oh, I like him. Ooh. Yeah, this is gonna inspire me from the emote. Testicle can survive for about 4 to 6 hours without proper blood supply. So if you give yourself testicular torsion, you have 4 to 6 hours to get your ass to the hospital. A little bit less. I don't know, you have probably like 3 hours. 3 to 5 hours to get yourself to the hospital. That's enough time. It's not that far to a hospital. They have one in like every major city. At least one. You can go across the city on the bus in like an hour. Longest bus trip within your own city is like, I don't know, an hour and a half? 2 hours? You have enough time. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying that's a good idea. But technically... Oh, that's why Oh. I was like, something's supposed to go above the sketch layer. Ooh, that explains it. Okay. Okay, why now am I the one giving you fun facts? It feels like you're paying me back. I think this is a win. This is a win for everyone. See, I think I didn't redeem one. See, do I have... What do you mean I didn't? Of course I did. What do you mean I didn't? Always one step ahead. Alright, let's get this. This is my own channel. I have unlimited channel points on my own channel. I can literally redeem whatever I want. Do not try me. Alright, that's yeah, this last highlight was a little extra. Yeah, it's good. That's good. It gives them some shine. And then everything is okay. Everything is how it should be. Alright. This is actually my... I was literally, I had another stream that I ended before now. So I've been on for quite a while. So I think the progress is crazy. I made some crazy progress today. Very happy about that. The line art is still going to be my nightmare, but at least when I'm doing the line art, I don't have to correct the everything else, which has been taking me a lot of time when I've been adjusting the line art. Like, oh shit, I didn't finish the shadows. Oops, I have to go do that. So this helps a lot. I will be able to get this as an emote so much faster. The emote I have next in line that I've been working on slowly is not either of these. It's actually another one. But I will. Let me head to... Oh, that's why I couldn't see. So, I will be calling it a night. If I look at the time right now, it looks like it's a shorter stream. It's not. I was doing a hand game before this. I will, since technically they're two separate VODs, I'll drop one VOD later tonight on my VODs channel on YouTube, and I will drop the other one tomorrow. I'll like schedule it or whatever, or like do it later. In any case, that's rambling. Thank you so much for coming to this stream. Scams for stream don't see hours equals they don't exist. See, it's above the chat. I'm out here seeing it the whole time. I can't avoid it. The time is always ticking. It's a constant reminder. But in any case, I will be heading out. Thank you so much for coming. My next stream will be on Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be streaming Pokemon White. So, I hope to see you there. See ya. Have a good night. I hope everything is all good. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.